I'm Ellen Cornett, LNK Creative, and welcome to vlog content number 4, Mapping the Customer Journey. So now we're going to talk about what happens when you have finished drilling down to the relevant and the meaningful to begin to attract the warm customers that you're really looking to have a deeper conversation with. And we've already talked about drilling down, and then we've talked about the brand focus. Now we're going to talk about the customer-centric part of the journey. That's today's focus. And in the next blog post after this, we'll talk about starting the conversation. So now that you've got a really clear idea of what you're offering, why you're offering it, and how it's going to benefit the people that end up finding you, what you want to do is use attraction and engagement in a way that comes naturally with an invitation for the customer to be recognized. So your job is really just to meet people where they are on the journey you've already been on. Your brand has been on this journey. You're maybe only one step ahead of everyone else, but your job is to meet people where they are on that same pathway. So you're appealing to the readiness to benefit from your expertise, your knowledge, your solutions. And you're going from this ouchy pain point place to this wow place that we all want to get to. So I'm going to take a little detour here using my academic background and talk just for a moment about behavioral economics. This is basically the theory that consumer behavior is not actually rational. And we know that decisions are actually made more with the heart. And it's not just with the heart. In the behavioral economics model, there are many, many, many factors. There's cultural, there's social, there's emotional, there's cognitive, and they're all come with biases. And these biases actually determine the choices that we make. So those subconscious factors are enforced or challenged by our experiences and perceptions along the way. So now your job as the brand that's coming to offer some kind of wonderful solution is to understand that people are coming from all these other places that they may not even be aware of. So therefore, the nuances of the customer journey deserve your rapt attention. And you really have to come at it with empathy. And if you don't have that empathy and you don't have that attention and you don't have that ear to listen, you're not going to get very far. So determine the optimal interaction at every touch point along this customer journey. You're going to need to seek feedback and watch for opportunities to listen and observe. Yay. So the customer-centric journey anticipates all these pain points and offers solutions all along the way. So at the very beginning, they're just sort of, searching for you and finding out who you are. They need to learn more about what the brand is and what it does. Then they have lots of questions, and then they get to the point of trial. And at each point along the way, you have an opportunity to impress, to address the issues, and to show up as somebody who they can know, like, and trust, right? So after they've had a chance to try the product or the service, then they're going to possibly have some troubleshooting needs or some customer service kinds of needs. And they're going to need to be able to interact with you at that point. And then they get to another place of wow, wow, wow all along the way. And at some point, you're really just nurturing them back into referrals and upsells and repeat business and so on. So your job is to make it easy to keep going. Now, the way I manage this process with my clients is I build what I call a strategic bubble map by tapping into the underlying passion within the brand, and then I overlay this map with the customer's journey. So we're going to work through both what your features, benefits, and outcomes are that we talked about in the last vlog post, and then we're also going to overlay that with the customer's journey. So you'll need to know something about your customer. But usually what I find is when we do this internally in a sort of a brainstorming process, we get at all the things that we need to begin to build that conversation. And then it builds on itself and you learn more as you go along. So this is how you keep the brand cohesive and aimed at motivating goals, providing the basis for quizzes, surveys, and checkpoint measures. So this is how I build with my clients. I build interactive tools that help you continue that communication process along the way. So scan to take the customer-centric quiz that goes with this particular blog post, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for coming.